We welcome you to the tvnews.tv for Tuesday, September 28th, and we begin with our exclusive new media, new marketing report. Now, recently we've filed any number of reports that point to a definite downtrend in cable, satellite, and telco TV subscribers. And the culprit appears to be content available on the web, as evidenced by a Credit Suisse study that identified 1/3 of Netflix online subscribers age 18 to 34 who had cut the cord. But now we're hearing from cable, satellite, and telco execs that, hey, this is no big deal. These new ways of accessing video content is merely a flavor of the month. Well, with us now from combridges.com is our new media guru, John Leland. So, John, what goes? Is the old guard in denial?
Yes, Jeff, and that's an easy one-word answer. There's no question that the old guard that is questioning the impact of cord cutting, is, trying to be the proverbial camel with their head in their sand, or I guess is an ostrich with their head in the sand. There are so many reasons why cord cutting will continue to be a significant trend, but I want to clarify one thing up front, which is what I call the A plus B theory of media evolution. It doesn't mean network television is going to go away. It doesn't mean that cable TV, MSOs, are going to play, not play a significant role. They will continue to play a significant role, and people will continue to subscribe, but people will also continue to cut the cord. It's like pretending the internet is not going to continue to grow and expand as a media option. It means that the pie is going to have smaller slices because there are more slices. The options and consumers having more options, whether you look at makeup and having a few colors to going to hundreds of colors, or, cable TV, when we used to only have broadcast networks and new programming, eroded the share of the big three networks. Those trends are going to continue as we see more and more options. We're going to see new options on hardware. I like the Sesame system, but there are a whole lot of over-the-top boxes delivering internet as well as broadcast TV. That's one of the differentiators of Sesame, is that they do local broadcasts in addition to delivering internet services like Netflix and YouTube. Obviously, there's the Apple TV. There's Google TV. There is the entire array of Facebook and YouTube type of technologies. So consumers are going to have more options, and there will continue to be more and more consumers who are Facebook fans, for example. Nobody can deny the impact and the importance of Facebook as a new media platform that will erode traditional media platforms. We're also going to continue to see new kinds of media. TV programming will continue to vary now into video programming, and we're going to see new types of TV programming or video programming that will not be dependent on cable networks or broadcast networks, and they're going to continue to be more significant if you don't think they're significant already. So, the bottom line, people will stay hooked up because they're loyal to their shows, and there will be hit shows. But the long tail, concept that Chris Anderson put out in the book by that title, which is a very significant concept, I think we'll talk about it in a future segment, will lead to more and more kinds of programming and real profit centers happening with smaller audiences. So we went from broadcast networks to cable networks with more narrow, and we're going to see microcasting that's going to be financially viable as well.
I think, John, you said it with one word, microcasting. I'm going to remember that. We thank you, John, and we will see you next week. New NBCU CEO designate Steve Burke is reportedly ready to make his first appointment, and it could very well be yet another Comcast top executive. Matt Bond, Comcast EVP of Program Acquisition, is reportedly set to join the Peacock in a very high strategic position. And this announcement could come at any time, so stay tuned.
Future events and opportunities brought to you by Dude Walker. Get the best voice. Get the best price. Get Dude at DudeWalker.com.
All right, everyone on some order needs to reinvent themselves, their careers, or reignite their business. True? Well, now you have a chance to do just that by attending the Reinvention Workshop, which happens October 8th through the 10th in Santa Fe. For registration information, log on to relevanceinstitute.com. If your group wants to reach mid-level to C-suite TV execs, become a sponsor of the TV News. To get started, all you have to do is shoot us an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. We will be back tomorrow with a fresh edition that includes the Programming Pulse. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. As always, we thank you for watching, and go out and make it a good day.
The TV News has been brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative challenges, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.